Welcome to English Composition and Research Week 1 Success Skills. Learning outcomes. We're going to examine skills for college success, identify common habits that lead to success in college, define college success and examine strategies to achieve success in college, explain the importance and value of campus support networks to student life. Success skills. Practice question number 1. Free write for 5 minutes about the following question. Write down everything that comes to mind for you personally as you think about your goals in college. What does it take to succeed in college? Go ahead and pause this video so that you can do this activity, this free writing activity. It'll definitely help you get started. What does it take to succeed in college? Considerable research into college success reveals that intellect usually has nothing to do with having difficulty in or failing college courses. The good news about behaviors that help us succeed in college is that these skills can be learned and improved upon. Just because we're not great at something like time management now doesn't mean we can't get better at it. The more we practice, the better we get, and the more it becomes second nature. These skills are transferable. Patterns of behavior that help us pass difficult classes also help us succeed in other areas of our lives, including the workplace and in our relationships with people, including friends and family. Habits for success. Regardless of your personal goals and expectations, doing well in college means learning new behaviors and understanding a new culture. In this section, we examine the strategies you can employ to understand the expectations of college and achieve success in your endeavors. Define college success and examine strategies to achieve success in college. How do you define college success? Deciding to go to college has an opportunity cost. An opportunity cost is based on the economic principle that there are limited resources available and choices must be made. What kinds of trade-offs do you think succeeding in college will require of you? How do you think you might explain these trade-offs to someone who isn't in college or never attended college? Strategies to achieve success. Most college success experts agree that students should study 2 hours outside of class for every hour in class. Study strategies. Learn how to take effective notes in class. Review the text and your reading notes prior to class. Participate in class discussions. Go to office hours and ask your instructor questions. Give yourself enough time to research, write, and edit your essays in manageable stages. Take advantage of academic support resources. Spend sufficient time studying. Join a study group or find a study buddy. Utilizing your support network. Benefits of participating in student life. Personal interests are tapped. A portfolio of experience develops, fun leads to good feelings, social connections grow, awareness of diversity expands, and self-esteem grows. Major college resources and how to use them. Office hours, advising, tutoring and writing centers, academic support facilities, library, reference desk, campus health center, campus counseling, career services, and spiritual life. Since you're an online student, we don't have a campus health center. We do have Emmaus Road Counseling, which you can contact via online or on the phone. Time management. Learning outcomes for time management. Explain the importance and value of campus support networks to student life. Explore time management and scheduling strategies. Identify strategies to avoid procrastination. Describe strategies for effective and appropriate online communication. Describe effective methods for approaching different kinds of college writing assignments. management and scheduling. How you use your time, fixed time versus free time, creating a schedule, creating a long-term schedule, create a daily schedule. Making the best use of your study time. Regardless of your schedule, you want to make the best use of your study time. The following strategies are designed to help. Study difficult or boring subject first. Yes, get that over with, the difficult ones. Be aware of your best time of your day. Use waiting time. Study 2 hours for every hour you're in class. Introduction to time management. Strategies to combat procrastination. Keep your studying bite-sized. Turn off your phone, close your chat windows, and block distracting websites. Set up a reward system. Study in a place reserved for only studying. Use checklists. Communication and professionalism. Writing emails. Introduce yourself and identify the class you are in, including the time and section number. Explain the purpose of the email. Thank the professor for considering your request. It's also helpful to include your student ID along with your full name in the signature of your email. Don't forget to be specific and informative in the subject line of your message. Writing in college. The importance of writing. 4 kinds of analysis to understand assignment. Determine the purpose, understand how to respond, recognize implied questions, and recognize expectations. Plagiarism. All college classes will expect you to do your own work. Using another person's words, images, or other original creations without giving proper credit is called plagiarism. Oftentimes, as we prepare to address an assignment, we'll look at other materials to help us with our thinking. This is research, and it's a great thing. Professors always do research. When we do research to help us clarify our thinking, however, we need to be sure to acknowledge the sources that we have consulted and the ways in which our ideas have been influenced by others. We use different citation guides. In this class, you will use MLA to format citations and lists of references. Here's the writing process. Topic. Next is pre-write, evidence, organize, draft, revise, and proofread. Using technology in writing. Learning outcomes. Using technology in writing. Correctly use critical word processing skills. Word, Google Docs. Explain techniques for effective communication in discussion boards. Describe strategies for effective social media use. Activity, technology and writing. Go to the reading on word processing. With a small group, you'll want to do some research on your campus. Make a list of the following. Where would you get help to find alternatives to Microsoft Word? How would you get help with basic and intermediate skills with computers? Who can advise you on using Google Docs? Discussion boards or forums. Use a specific subject line. Keep to one main idea or topic per response. Differentiate between starting a discussion thread and responding to someone else's posting. Write informally, but not sloppily. Do not dominate the discussion. Be polite and apply the rules of etiquette. Remember that a lot of people may have access to your posts on a discussion board. How do you write an excellent post in a college course? Well, review the purpose of the discussion, work with the background reading required for the discussion, realize that discussion is a give-and-take situation, a conversation. Realize that each participant can choose from among many discussion roles and functions. Social media use in college. Effective, safe, and professional. Social media, writing tweets, your digital footprint, digital safety and security. Critical thinking and reflection. Learning outcomes, critical thinking and reflection. Explore the concept of critical thinking, understand the connection between reflection and learning, examine component skills of reflective writing, describe common types and expectations of writing tasks given in a college class, and recognize basic strategies for success on particular types of writing tasks. Critical thinking. Critical thinking is clear, reasonable, reflective thinking focused on deciding what to believe or do. It means asking probing questions like, how do we know? Or is this true in every case? Or just in this instance? It involves being skeptical and challenging assumptions, rather than simply memorizing facts or blindly accepting what you hear or read. Critical thinking skills will help you in any profession or any circumstance of life, from science to art to business to teaching. Critical thinking is fundamentally a process of questioning. Questions critical thinkers ask. What's happening? Gather the basic information and begin to think of questions. Why is it important? Ask yourself why it's significant and whether or not you agree. What don't I see? Is there anything important missing? How do I know? Ask yourself where the information came from and how it was constructed. Who is saying it? What's the position of the speaker and what is influencing them? What else? What if? What other ideas exist? And are there other possibilities? Practice question number 2. Make sure you take the time to do this activity. What is reflective thinking? Go ahead and pause this video. Reflective writing. Reflective writing includes several different components: description, analysis, interpretation, evaluation, and future application. Reflective writers must weave personal perspectives of deep, make connections between practice and learning. Here's a quick review. This week, you learned about some of the key resources you can utilize and habits you can develop to be a successful college student, particularly in your writing courses. Define what success looks like for you and set goals to achieve it. Seek the people, resources, and tools available to help you. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Make a schedule and manage your time wisely. Use critical thinking skills to evaluate new information and to solve problems. Reflect by exploring the so what rather than the just the what. Reflection happens across all academic disciplines and into your career. The end.